Mottek Money continues here in 790 KABC. Big day, big celebration in the San Gabriel Valley today in Glendora for the dedication ceremony of the new Metro Gold Line station, which will soon be part of the Metro A-Line system, connecting Glendora to Long Beach. And joining us live now is Habib, the CEO of the Foothill Gold Line Construction Authority. Habib, it was fantastic seeing you there today with the business and civic leaders, and thank you very much for taking the call here this afternoon.
Oh, my pleasure, Frank, and thank you for being there. It was a big day in the San Gabriel Valley.
Absolutely, and you were right there and addressing that great standing room only crowd there. Tell us about the importance of today's occasion.
Well, today in Glendora was the first of 4 station dedications along this extension of the Foothill Gold Line, now known as the Metro A-Line. It'll go through the cities of Glendora, San Dimas, Laverne, and Pomona, and it is a $1.5 billion project, and it brings Long Beach accessible now to the San Gabriel Valley with the extension of this great line.
That is very exciting, and this has been a tremendous boost to the economy of the San Gabriel Valley for many, many years now. I remember being with you, I believe it was back in 2008, right, for the first groundbreaking ceremony there at a time when everyone was talking about shovel-ready projects and all that, and certainly the shovels have been ready and busy in that area.
Oh, that's right. Since the Great Recession back in 2008, we've been hard at work building this project one segment at a time. This is the 3rd segment we've completed on time and on budget, and we're looking forward to the next segment that'll take us to Montclair. And once we're in the Inland Empire, we know our ridership on this line will almost double with that access now to the Inland Empire. So this is big for the cities, transformative. With their development and the opportunity for more high-density housing. People can give up their cars or maybe a second car in their household and give them an option to getting on that 210 freeway. They can get on safe, reliable public transit.
That is very exciting. And all along the line, we've seen pretty significant residential and commercial development, right? Tell us about how this great project, the extension of the Metro Gold Line, has impacted really the entire San Gabriel Valley there.
Yeah, it's transformed the San Gabriel Valley. I mean, if you look from Pasadena and you continue east, you see the changes that occurred in each of the cities. Pasadena, of course, there's thousands of residential units have been built up, partly because of the Gold Line coming to Pasadena. But then as you travel further east and you look what Gordy's doing right now, what Monrovia has done, it's tremendous. They've created these villages around the transit stations, and they've brought not only construction jobs and tax dollars, revenue for the cities during construction, but of course, long-term residential benefit of having residents within their city shopping and buying and doing all the things you need to do in the city on a day-to-day basis. So this is tremendous for these cities that are really going to see a tremendous amount of growth over the next 20 years. Nearly 2 million more people will live in the San Gabriel Valley over the next 20 years. And the cities have to prepare for that, and the Gold Line is one of those things that will help them do that.
And all along the line at these stations, you've honored the history and the legacy of all the great cities there in the San Gabriel Valley that you mentioned, including artwork and the theme of the various cities are certainly respected and honored and remembered. I saw you presented an artwork today at the ceremony with one of the artists who has his art on public display there. Tell us more about that.
Yes, the artist is Michael Hillman, and he was selected through a process where the city actually interviewed probably a dozen different artists that do public art. Michael was selected. He's a local artist. He actually grew up in Glendora, and he chose a theme for that looks to the history of Glendora, as all the stations do, look to the individual history, and they make references to the past. And then we also have a alignment artist, Christy Bittenson, who created a citrus pattern that pays homage to the citrus industry that was throughout the San Gabriel Valley. So it's really an opportunity for local history to be included in all of the aspects of the project. And I think the community really responds to that. And I think you saw that today with Michael's wonderful work on the station canopy bases.
That's beautiful. So this is the start of a series of dedication ceremonies. Another one this Saturday, right, in San Dimas. Can you lay out the schedule for it so people can join in the celebrations there?
Yeah, San Dimas is 10 a.m. At the San Dimas station, and we'll have elected officials. I think even federal officials will also be there, as well as city officials, all there to celebrate and dedicate this beautiful station. And you'll get a peek at the artwork, and hear all about the artists, and hear from the elected officials that represent the area.
All right, and now with these dedication ceremonies, then comes the excitement. When will we be able to get on board the new Metro Gold Line, or now the A line there in the San Gabriel Valley, and when we'll be able to ride through those new stations?
So we've completed the project. We've turned it over to Metro. Metro is in the process now of training their operators and preparing the line for revenue service. That's a process that's going on now, and they've told us, they signaled that sometime mid-summer, late summer is when they'll put it into service. I expect that we'll know within the next month what that date would be, and we're all very excited about that and looking forward to Metro operating great service throughout the San Gabriel Valley in the future.
And someday soon, will you be able to go from Glendora all the way to LAX, right?
Absolutely.
That's exciting. There's going to be a big announcement there tomorrow. Well, terrific. Habib, thank you very much for joining us live here this afternoon. All the best to you and your great team there, and look forward to seeing you there this weekend. Habib Balian, the CEO of the Foothill Gold Line Construction Authority, joining us live here on Mottek on Money on 790 KABC. Stay tuned now for the 790 KABC News Blitz with Randy Wang.